everyone, I'm your host Nadia Holtz. Welcome to an NBA betting preview of the Los Angeles Lakers. The LA Lakers go to work this season with a new head coach who won world championships with the franchise as a player, and Kobe Bryant is back. With us this morning to analyze the team's odds is expert handicapper Dave Golokoff. Dave, so what are the LA Lakers' strengths this season? Of course, Kobe Bryant, but walk us through them.
Well, the Lakers have some pieces to work with. Kobe Bryant is back, hopefully healthy and hopefully not too far removed from the prime of his career. So that's a big plus. Beyond that, they got some veterans to help him out, guys like Carlos Boozer and Jeremy Lin. Not fantastic, but those are solid veterans who should help the cause. And I think that's really what this team is working with right now to begin with. They have, some other depth guys, you could say, like Nick Young, and hopefully Steve Nash contributes to this team. But really, the strength of this team is going to be, the Boozer, Kobe Bryant, and Lin combination. And those guys are going to have to do a lot for the Lakers if they're to be anything this season.
Okay, and yes, so that brings me to the weaknesses. Can you walk me through those?
Yeah, I mean, you could start in the same place, actually. I mean, this team has lots of weaknesses, but if that core of guys that we just talked about don't pan out, and there's a very good chance they don't. Let's not forget, Jeremy Lin didn't pan out in Houston. And Carlos Boozer was just, he was bought out or cut from a Chicago Bulls team that's trying to win a championship. So when good teams are getting rid of veterans like that, and then you pick those guys up and try to build a team with them, that's a bit of a concern. And then you got Kobe Bryant. Of course, we assume he'll be healthy, but if he's not, or if he's in the twilight of his career, not as good as he used to be, and he's got to carry this team even more, maybe that leads to an injury. I mean, those are all concerns. And then, of course, the depth is the biggest issue with this team. Who's the small forward? Is it Nick Young? Who's behind him? Who's coming off the bench for this team? There's nobody here. Up front, who's you got Boozer, but the guys behind him, there's no more Pau Gasol anymore. So I think there's some real issues right now in terms of depth with the Lakers. There's a lot of changing, sort of moving parts, and I think the weaknesses definitely outweigh the strengths on this squad.
And that said, what do you see their projection to be?
Well, I like the under for the regular season win total, which it sits at 33.5. I think it's a little too high for this team. I mean, obviously you got Kobe Bryant, and him alone probably is like 25 wins, but he can't do this himself. And this is a team that's essentially glued together with shoestring and duct tape and toothpicks. I mean, you're counting on Boozer and Lin and Bryant in the twilight of his career to compete for anything. I think this is a team that's headed for disaster. And then of course they got the cap space coming up next year, so this is sort of a lame duck season for them. Everybody knows the Lakers aren't going to be competing for a title this year, so you have a very real situation with a veteran team where if they're not in contention come January, that they just throw in the towel. You see this sometimes with veteran squads. If they had a young team, they could build around guys, develop guys. They really don't have that other than Julius Randle. So I'd be very wary betting any positive long-term futures with this team to make the playoffs. You're crazy if you're betting them to win the division or conference. And I think even over 33.5 is a stretch.
Okay, so stay away for now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a fan of the Lakers.
Okay, excellent. We appreciate your time, Dave. Have a good one.
Okay, talk to you.
For SBR Picks, this is Nadia Holtz.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.